Alright, so in this video we are going to learn about table element in HTML, how to create tables, how to use table, and how a table looks like and what a table is. So lastly we learned how to get good at googling stuff, how to find out documentation about what we want to learn. We will go to Google. I'll teach you how what tables are using documentation. So we'll Google tables in HTML and W3 tools. Okay. So now here this first result seems very likely to what we want to learn, right? We'll click on this, and basically to create a table we need three basic tags and combination. The three basic tags are called as, the first one is the table tag itself, then the second is called tr or table row, and the third is called as td, table. You can see that each row is defined with a tag tr tag that stands for table row. Then we need th that makes elements bold and centered, and then we use td for regular and left aligned elements. Okay, td stands for table data or table cell. Now you can see that they've given an example. They've created a table, then they have their tr is table row, it creates the first row, then first row has first name, last name and age, then the tr, then we have Jill Smith 50, and then again we have one more row, Eve Jackson and 94. So these are the two table rows that have answered this first element. If you want to see how it looks, you can also just click on try it yourself. The editor will open up and it will show you how your following code looks like. Okay, take some time to load. Okay, this you can see here is an example of table. You see company name is added here, contacts are added here, and the country is added here. Okay, now you can see that this is what our table looks like. This th element acts like a caption to our table. Okay, this is the first name, then we have our last name, and then we have our age. The first one we have is Jill Smith, age is 50. Then the second one we have is Eve Jackson, the age is 94. Third one we have is John Doe, the age is 80. So now we are going to try to create an HTML table for the things that we've already learned. So in creating a website, we created a HTML website and we wrote a resume about ourselves, in which we added a skills section in which we wrote how good we are at particular things. Now the first thing that we'll do here is we'll add a table tag. Okay, and we'll close this table tag as soon as we open it. Now inside this we are going to add a tr that stands for table row, and then again inside this we have our td elements. td elements are similar to li elements. You can see that this whole part here is similar to our lists, ol, li and then closing ol tag. Okay, now here we can add any number of rows and any number of data elements inside each row. Now suppose here I want to enter anything, so I can enter anything, right? Now suppose before this tr I'll create one more tr tag, and here I'll use th, that is t heading, stands for heading tag, right? Th and one okay, I'll add two th tags. Now here I'll write here I'll write work. Okay, the year and the work, and I want spacing between them. So do you guys know how to add spacing? You can add p tag for spacing. No, we cannot add p tag for spacing. So to learn how to add spaces between these, we have to learn css, but we are not learning css, so we'll just keep it like this. And then inside this td tag, the first thing I'll add is 2010. So it goes into this year part, and the work part in this next td tag I'll add student, so it will go into the work part. So you can see that without much spacing a table has been created. Okay, and if after this td tag I'll just show you one more thing, I'll write freelancer. You can see that it will appear after student, but it won't have a section to go to. If I add one more th tag here that says job, then it will go to this job section. That job is freelancer. Get it? Okay, so now this is what we're going to do. We're going to properly format the skills that we have. The skills that we have. Okay. Now, what if I want one more year here? I'll add TR again. In this TR again I'll add TD, and this time again the year will be 2019. Okay. Again one more TD. The work is again add student year. Again I'll add TD, right? Front developer. You can see that this proper spacing, this proper structure, year contains the year data, work contains the work data, and job contains the job data, right? Now in HTML5 three new elements were introduced. The first is called as the T head, that stands for table head. Okay, we can use, instead of th was the old HTML uh, element, and in this HTML5 we have new HTML element that stands for T head. It can be used instead of th. Okay, not working because you have to delete, and then we have to again add T head here. Then inside this T head we'll write, first was here. I can see here has appeared here. Now again we'll add one more T head, then again we'll close this T head off. Okay, and inside this we'll write work. You can see that work has appeared. So it does the same thing that th tag used to do, but it has just been introduced in HTML5. So that's why it's important to learn this also. You just get it. Yes, this was what we did. Now the next thing that was introduced was t-body. So as in the HTML part we have our body part, so here in table also we were introduced with a new part called as table body, and whatever we write, we should write it inside this table body part. Okay, so you can see there's no change. Just as HTML works inside this body, we have new tag t-body, inside which we can write all of our content for the table. And then we have the foot of the table, stands for t-foot. Here whatever we write, suppose we want a total, we want to find out the total of something, so we'll write it here t-foot. Okay, inside t-body we'll write it, just write it inside. Before closing t-body we'll write t-foot, and here we'll add td, then we'll call total. You can see it will appear here. And then here, if you want to do mathematical calculations, suppose you have serial number instead of year, and then you have some accounting part that you want to add up here, so you can add total, then you can add one more td, and then you can write the answer, that is this is the answer, the total amount. Then we have one more table, and then one more tally we have to do. So you can use table foot as anything that you want at the bottom part here. Okay, like it's like the final answer or the conclusion of the table. Now the next thing we learned this about table. Now we want to format our skills into this department. How do we format our skills? Again we write table. Inside this table, the first thing I want to write is my skills. So again I'll open t-body. Inside this t-body I'll write tr. Headings I'll give th, will be skills. Okay, then again I'll add one more th, will say stars. How fluent? All right, how fluent? Out of 5. Okay, you can make it however you want. I just write skills and red stars will write. Now again we'll close off this first row, then I'll one more row tr, and inside this first skill that I'll write is html, and then I'll write one more td. I'll write how good I am at html. I'm not getting stars, so I'll use this tick mark. of stars. I'll add the tick marks. And very good at HTML, so I'll add 5 ticks. 5 ticks means best. Now what if I want to add CSS? Can I add CSS here? Let's see if I add CSS here, what happens. You can see that it is added after this, but we don't want that, right? We want it line by line. So what we'll do is we'll have to create one more row. What we'll do is we'll copy paste this tr. After this ending tr tag, we'll paste this, change this CSS. Again the same thing, we'll paste it here, change it to Bootstrap. And any languages that you have, that is C++ or any languages. But if you notice that this data is much more structured than the site we created during creating a website using just HTML. We did not use table tags before, so it was not that structured, but this time this looks pretty much very good, right? Now the next thing what we want to do is we are going to learn about nested tables, how to create nested tables and what is a nested table, right? Let me just show you what a nested table is. Delete data up to here, then let's just write A B C here, and we'll delete this also, that star instead of this. Okay, ABC star star star. Now again, what if, let's just check, I'll close this tr tag here and let's just open up another tr tag, add one more td. I'll again write ABCD, and again I'll create one more td. And what if inside this td I write tr, I write tr tag, yes, I'll write tr tag, I'll close this tr tag off, and inside this tr tag I'll add a td tag. So what happens, let's just add star here. Where in this star will be added, you can see that we have created a row inside which we have added a table cell, and inside that we have added a table row. So we have created a nested table row. Okay, you can understand, right? If you just remove this and just cut it, and I'll add a star, so this star will be added right next to ABCD. But instead of this, what I did was I added a tr tag, and inside that tr tag I added a td tag. So you can see that this becomes a next new row because of this part. Now what if inside of td I add one more td tag inside this, I add star, what will happen now? You can see that this part leaves this section, it moves to the next column, table cell. New table cell is created, an existing table cell is left. But if you can see, if I add a star here, this star will also be fulfilled, and then a new star is created, new table column is created. This is nested tables. Okay, I'll just remove this also, I'll add stars here. Okay, now that's it. So this was about HTML tables. Using HTML tables we can properly structure data, and we can make our web page look even more better. There are some parts that you cannot do things without using the table elements. There is a necessity to use table elements. This was about table elements. There's many more things that you can do using table elements, but for that you need to learn CSS. In HTML, this is it for table elements. This was only how table elements work. We saw how table elements do, and so that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video.